What happens when you give some teenagers a microphone and enough willpower to make an album?
Girl, I'm just trying to get some fucking head. Eat up on that booty and that bread. I'm just trying to see you for the night. Then you gotta get up on my side.
Planet of the Apes is a passion project made by a group of teenagers in Missouri. And if you couldn't tell already, it's insane.
I pull up to the divorce court, you know I'm faded. I brought the wrong pants, you know I don't give a fuck. I just want a bone, but the judge took my Trojan. Fuck you. Big boy style, when I shoot it, it goes in. Yeah.
You really get the feeling that you're in the room with them, and that their mission statement was not anything else but to have fun. Take the fourth track, named after their producer,
DJ Henry Duncan! DJ Henry Duncan! DJ Henry Duncan! DJ Henry Duncan!
So imagine my surprise when I heard this. A completely instrumental interlude that is pretty good. Which then goes into a pretty heartfelt breakup song.
Story. Think you the sun in my morning, but when dawn come up, it's a world without seeing her in it. But nobody would know. You got me blacklisted. They scared you might show. If you cared, you would know. But you're perfect to her, and you're permanently ugly in my beautiful world.
I thought, hang on a second. If you're just doing this to mess around, you're not putting these types of songs on the album. You're taking this seriously. So I thought if this is a serious album, I should write a serious review. Because after all, West Air had created something that was not only an amazingly silly time, but a real timeless document of their friendship sticking together through thick and thin.
And you can bet I'll be there and there will be all my friends. Just a couple of monkeys could give a fuck about y'all. They a couple of lames, yeah, they nothing like us. And we hanging from trees, you better watch for my nuts.
And so I wondered how they'd take it. Would they like seeing their efforts congratulated by someone outside their usual circle? Or would they wish that the cornier parts of this album never saw the light of day, buried in the archives of the internet forever?
Dude, honestly, I thought it was a joke. Because I was like, there's no way someone listened to this and actually had profound thoughts.
And unfortunately, that wasn't for a lack of self-confidence.
Planet of the Apes, everybody just loved to laugh at. Everybody looked at it as a joke. Like it wasn't a serious attempt at anything at all. We were just trying to make people laugh. And I mean, laugh they did, because that's really all they took it for. They saw it as comedic relief.
It's quite easy to take it that way. I mean, look at how much fun permeates off those first few songs. This is, after all, an excuse for friends to have a good time. If you're that group of teenagers, that could be it. You have your fun, you have your moment, you move on. But I saw more than that. I saw a creative spirit that wrote these songs, produced these beats, and painted a picture of their world so vividly that even I, 4,000 miles across the world from them, could feel like a fly on the wall. This was especially true for two of their members, Cyrus and Connor. They didn't want to talk about monkeys anymore. They wanted to use music to tell the world what they were really about. See, these two had their own coming-of-age stories to tell, and if some of the bars and flows on Planet of the Apes were anything to go by, they had the talent to tell it as well. After outgrowing West Air, it was time to go solo.
Y'all wanna know how I I feel? Yeah, it's nothing but pain. But I hit the gym now, so it's nothing but gains. And she hopping on my, yeah, it's nothing but games. Keep falling for her shit, yeah, it's nothing but pain.
If you haven't recognized the voice already, Cyrus was the one helming the heartached verses of Unwelcome. And so A Warm Welcome is a continuation of that. The growing pains of a 17-year-old on full display.
I got no right to die, is why I feel so lonely.
You still got me on later?
Every artist wants to connect.
I don't bite my tongue, but I don't want to choose. Looking up above, but I know I'll lose.
Whether it's with the outside world, recognizing their talent, or whether it's with themselves, therapeutically retracing their feelings. But just because an artist wants to connect, doesn't mean they will. Nowadays, we're surrounded by so much good quality music that it takes something else for an audience to choose you. And that's what I found in Cyrus. There's something about his songwriting that's so full of life. It's got pinpoint emotional accuracy while still feeling friendly and lighthearted.
Mountains to climb, I got places to go. They're trying to keep me on the ground, but my head in the clouds. And it's winter outside, so my head getting cold. Keep the beanie on top, it'll help, I'm off as fuck.
Music comes so fluently to him that he's not just making it, he's speaking it. He has full trust in the blueprint that is inside of him. And that can be a scary thing for the world to accept.
In the top 5 of the wrong fucking category, valedictorian don't mean nothing after high school.
Clinging so firmly to his uniqueness, the only thing he can do is be self-aware.
And my best works are non-influential. If I ended here, then tell me, is it consequence?
After honing a perspective that's both entirely unique and immersively universal, all he can do is tell it how it is.
I'm alone on the road, yeah, I'm searching for peace, but I might never find home, and nobody's watching me, they don't care where I go, so I let the car drive and I keep my eyes closed. I'm alone on the road, yeah, I'm searching for peace, but I might never find home, but I already gave up, I don't care where I go, I don't wanna feel your high, cause you make me feel low.
And then comes one of the most beautiful bits of production I've ever heard. This type of cinematic sound gives so much space for the ups and downs of life. Cyrus knows that things can be messy and unresolved, but in the sea of chaos, all he can be is himself. Even on a track called Lost, he approaches life with a sense of optimism and humor.
I got a baby mama, I got a mean son, but I keep the grin because my life still means some.
Often what happens with artists that make music in this wishy-washy emotional state is that their feelings are so powerfully messy that the end product can turn out the same way. If Cyrus was pouring everything into emotional authenticity, he would need someone to keep an eye on how it was all fitting together. Luckily for him, he has a partner in crime.
I slow the beat down, got a lot on my plate. Y'all still see the lines, y'all still say, hey, damn, it's okay now, cause I'm done caring. Soon I'll drop the mask that I was wearing. Y'all just bitching back and I love attention. I won't lie, just thought I mentioned it wasn't forgotten or forgiven. Was y'all planning IG mentions?
Connor was the other West Air member brave enough to unpack the heartbreak on Unwelcome, giving the breakup a cold, wistful backdrop with his chorus. It was clear that, like Cyrus, Connor had a perspective that needed to be explored, a musical itch that needed scratching. but that itch would be scratched a lot more methodically.
I would say for like most of the part, I was the one to shoot the most suggestions and actually like coherently hear Cyrus's album.
Of course.
And like,
Of course. Yeah, I showed
actually-
Connor so much building up to it. He was definitely the lead advisor for Warm Welcome. You put this dude in any kind of musical setting and he will let you know how you could improve it. Connor builds you up and he gives you good ass ideas at the same time.
He's listening, watching, shaping. If caesbrain gives you a window into his soul, Ghowlish is building a world brick by brick. The arc, the layers, the symbolism, and it all starts with the title, Overgrown. See, overgrown is a metaphor that has two meanings. Firstly, it shows growth, symbolic of the more developed maturity Connor finds himself at comparative to his peers. But it also implies decay, something that's been left uncared for too long, with spikes and weeds growing all out of it. And so Connor's way of processing his emotions is a lot more meticulous, building a world through genre, texture, and metaphor to build a quieter, freer space for reflection.
Yeah, the vines got me messed up, I can't even lie. And I wish y'all saw through my broken sight. Cause the world's much better when you bitches hate. And the world's getting better when y'all are fake. Mask it all up, bitch, I'm running out of tape. Paint it all green, so I blend in with the snakes. Gotta be more grateful for my best mates. Keep my leaves in a group, I'ma need a fucking raid.
Can't grudge enough, can't hold on. The vines cover me, I grow apart, still lingering. A lot's at stake. I need a fresh start. I need a fresh start.
But peel back the metaphor, and overgrown becomes something darker.
Yeah, I'm making moves, bitch. Messing with my mood, bitch. Truth's distorted like some feedback. Won't plan to wake up, kill myself, and I won't be back. Will y'all give a fuck? Need a breather, take a puff. Looking up and modeling enough, and modeling enough, and modeling enough.
It's tiring to have a strong moral compass. The more troubled waters you see, the more you have to wade through. The overgrown world is Connor trying to make sense of all those feelings. But some feelings can't be put into a metaphor. When you're confident but overlooked, tired but still trying, when you're full of contradictions, you can't twist that into a vine or a skeleton. So sometimes Ghowlish stops being Ghowlish. And it's just Connor speaking from the heart.
Y'all mixed up and mess up the recipe. I'm not a failure, flipping that bitch. I'm the savior, I'm really not cocky. Be all the sloppy, many the raw me, many tits on me. Follow me if you wanna live. If you get a judgy, you a bitch. I was feeling down, I was feeling helpless. Different from all the different kids, and my grades weren't that shabby. Cut the beat, I saw it could be tacky. Bitch, I'm so glad to be happy.
It's angry, spiteful, the flow stumbles, the rhyme scheme unravels. But that's what expression sounds like before it's polished. Underneath this sound that's still figuring itself out, there's an energy. Connor still has a direction.
Look back, I'll look forward.
And maybe Connor doesn't have to look forward alone. Not when your best mate, and also your roommate next year at university, happens to be as talented and motivated a musician as you are.
Tracks like Chops, Open Water, that is definitely a 50-50 song where we both just pitched in ideas, threw shit at the wall, combined our brains together.
Can you see I'm stuck here? I've run out of fear. It gets tough in open water, about to sink like nothing other. Something stuck in my throat, I got nowhere to go. I feel like nobody knows. Am I the only one home?
Been in the house for a month, forgot the sun come up. In my room I've been stuck, y'all never see me in town. Y'all said the government had power, I shut my own world down. I'm tired of seeing all the faces, rather stay in one places. Cause we can see a movie or eat dinner or just find a spot and break into old buildings hoping we don't get caught. Adrenaline my life, I need a pipe, I'm never going home. Actually, fuck that, I just wanna be alone.
Believe it or not, Caesbrain and Ghowlish are the same two kids with the microphone and the willpower who made Planet of the Apes. And they've kept the same attitude, the same blunt language, the same instrumental interludes, the same knack for sequencing, the same creative spark. But they're growing up. There's a lot of pain in these solo albums. These two are stepping into the real world where these feelings are only going to keep coming back more and more and more. But they get to do that together. As Cyrus sees it, that uncertainty is opportunity. Scary, but exciting.
But when I get out, it's like a whole new world. I see a brightest horizon and I'm suddenly not depressed. And when the day subsides, the whole sky isn't tainted by clouds, just stars up above. Maybe life is enough, maybe the waves will pass, the waters will calm. Won't need a bong to be open in my thoughts. Life's an open-ended question, why the fuck you wanna scramble? A picture perfect ending, put this shit on Disney Channel.
The water's fine. Cleared my mind. Life's a lane mine. The more you step on it, you can't step on it because
I don't really know how to set this up. Hopefully, I'm not like hella close or nothing. I don't know. I just had to record this moment. I'm sitting down in my driveway, 17, bumping my own album, looking at the damn clouds. There's something about this moment that is just pure bliss to me.
I've been unpacking metaphors and symbolism, but what I'm really talking about is the energy. How I felt walking along the river playing Overgrown for the first time, or pressing play on A Warm Welcome while I played Rocket League. It's so important to see an artist's vision right from the get-go, and with them I see it. So you let me know in the comments if you feel it or not, but I know that I'm not the only one.
If you cared, you would know. But you're perfect to her, and you're permanently only in my beautiful world.
You know, I haven't made it yet, you know, in terms of like success or where I want to be musically. You know, we getting there and whatnot.
Shit blank, I let it speak for itself. Y'all be talking too much, I just keep to myself. Cause I'm alive and I'm well, ain't no need to keep touching, ain't no need to keep up. I said I'm not in a rush. We not buddy, bitch, I got the bag all alone. I see through y'all facade like it's holes in your clothes. Yeah, my dickie's all out, you could call me Chris Jones. With the cons on the bottom, bitch, I don't fuck with the pros.
It embodies that feeling of, you know, making music with your mates in your room. It captures that perfect.
And it's the first attempt at making like a body of work, 12 songs, 41 minutes.
It's not insignificant.
It's not insignificant, especially for someone with a full schedule like in school.
How old are they?
He's turning 18 this weekend. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's like you're there, but you're the computer or you're the microphone. You're not listening to just the finished product. There's more to it. It captures the idea of making music with mates.
Yeah.
Losing, and you the biggest nuisance.
What is wrong with your voice? What do you mean?
Big up Wester, big up, what was his name again? Cyrus. I don't even think this deeply about half the fucking text I have to read for my uni course.
What the fuck is your problem, bitch? Bitches think I'm comical, but I put a face on for you. Your buds think I'm kinda comical. He don't even got a car. Bitch, really couldn't see it from afar.
bitch.
Got a spyglass, now I'm feeling so damn dumb. You know it was 1 week, you ain't feeling that numb, but you don't gotta fuck with me. I'll go cry in my living room. I'm a glass of water and you wanna sit me?
Man, I'm sick of bitches acting hard and bumping suicide boys.
Why don't you like me?
Cause you act hard and bump suicide boys. Clones of these hoes, bitch, I don't got what you need. And leave a period on my sentence, cause it's not what I bleed. Red, white, and blue, they mind I'm coming hard. It's overtime, it's easy on the beat. Yeah, I'm steezy and a little greasy, but y'all so fucking needy. I'm fathering boys and teaching what? Lessons in my lyrics, I'm Aristotle if he was black.
Couldn't collect myself from my brain, tried to scrub you out. You're the worst kind of stain, couldn't cut you out. I manifest the scissors. You really try to be the better one, but you're not your sister. You a foot blister.
As I'm sat here editing this video, I'm still amazed at how I became a part of this story in the first place. I mean, how did I stumble across a friendship that was gonna keep doing what they were doing with or without an audience? Well, it's always special when you see a dynamic like this. The fiery voice, magnetic enough to pull the world towards him just by baring his soul. And the grounded architect, always designing how to make the best move. And it's not just potential anymore, it's happening. They'll need to help each other out if they want to make it to the big leagues. Cyrus can help untangle Connor's emotions so flowers can bloom from his vines. And Connor's already helping Cyrus structure his magic so that the audience can get as clear a window into his life as he does.
Hello, world.
Oh yeah, this is the brains and the brawn of the operation.
Hello, everybody.
And when you're in a pack this strong, helping each other out is all you want to do. Remember, this all started as a group project. And by the looks of it, it's gonna keep being one. A group project that just got its first British audience member.
You got to realize that you have, not to ego out, but you are the first like actual interview of both of us, and that is going to be something that, you know, in a year tops or something we're going to look back on and probably cringe, but it is part of history. You know, it's part of our story, your story, you know, West Air story, everything. You know, everybody's connected here.
So yes, I've had the pleasure of interviewing caesbrain and Ghowlish, an interview which you can find on my channel at the end screen of this video. We talk about all things a warm welcome, creativity, adolescence, not quite overgrown because it wasn't out yet, and of course, Planet of the Apes. See you soon. I gotta tell you how I found Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Yeah, I
dude.
was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
Oh my dude, bro.
We're gonna figure this out.
Literally, like, how the hell did you find that shit? I thought it was so.
Sticks out, chicks out, bitch, I got my dick out. What the fuck you bout? Fucking on that nasty trout, whale shark in my bed, landmark on my bed, punch him in his fucking head. Now I'm gonna call a fit.
Pulled up in the op, started laughing, tryna bust a nut. Yeah, you know I'm always packing. I don't go on trips, unless I'm tryna see your bitch. But I'm blind as fuck, bitch. I can't see shit.